Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I thank Allah Subhanahu wa Taala because Allah has given us His mercies and also His blessings until we can get together in this beautiful class. And also peace and salvation to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Because he is brought us from Tegla and mother. Then now we're going to deliver on you some information about the concept, model, and objective of classroom management startup process. So it will deliver by my friend in advance. So time in, please.
Harus pakai ini kan?
Pakai mic aja, jelek kalau pakai mic.
Ya, jadi gitu ya. Okay, thank you, Brother Al Fath, for the time. So now I'm going to be the speaker for the concept and model classroom management. So let's move to the first slide. Here, the concept of classroom management, we're going to discuss about what is classroom management and the two management in classroom. The third is the goals or the purpose of classroom management, and the last is the activity of classroom management. So what is the definition of classroom management itself? So here, classroom management is the process of organizing and conducting a classroom management so that it maximizes students' learning. And the second is according to Henley, he identifies, or she or he, I don't know, I think she identifies classroom management as the essential teaching skill and studies effective teachers, minimize misbehaviors to reduce interruptions, and create learning environments that allow for students' intellectual and emotional growth. Those are the definition of classroom management. And what is the classification of classroom management? What is managed in the discussion of classroom management itself? So there are two main kinds of classroom management. The first is the room itself, and the second is how to manage the student inside the classroom. So this room management, it refers to how the teacher manages the room itself, how he manages the property of the class itself, like how to put the chair, how to style the class, how to put the whiteboard, should we use the, what is it? How to say it? Projector? LCD or projector, and or use whiteboards. We as the teacher, we have to consider or decide what kind of property we will use when we do the teaching itself. So the second is the student management. It refers to how the teacher stimulates or motivates the students to be active during the teaching learning activities. It means that we have to inform, or we have to attract the students' will or the students' emotion to be engaged with the learning that we are going to discuss. And this is the goal, the purpose of the classroom management. Generally, the goal of classroom management is to create a representative classroom that supports the students to develop their potentials or skill academically. So here, the effective or conducive classroom will affect the students' skill, will affect the students' personal development academically. Next, the activities in the classroom management, in the class. The first is create the good environment during the class, during the teaching learning activity. And the second is manage the room, like I said before, like we manage the style of the class itself. And the third is manage the interaction during the teaching learning process. The interaction. Jury. Yes, jury. Okay, jury. To make it clear, the interaction during the teaching learning process. Okay, so we are going to move to the next sub-chapter. Okay, so now we are going to move to the next sub-chapter. It is about models or approaches of classroom management. The first is power approach. It means the point of view of the teacher is see how she plays himself or herself as the controller or the counselor of the class itself. So he wants to play the law enforcement in his or her class. The third is threat approach, means that to make the class become conducive or effective, so the teacher should threaten the students if they do bad things, do something indiscipline, so you will got punishment like that. The second is freedom, and the third is freedom. Freedom is the opposite of the power as well. Freedom means that the students can do whatever they want as long as they do the task from the teacher. And the fourth is teaching. It is the teacher should be demanded to be innovative and creative in preparing their materials. And the fifth is behavior modification. It means that the positive and negative students are the result of learning activity. The teacher see the negative students can bother the learning activities. So the teacher overcome or look after the negative students to be a positive student. The next is social emotion. It is creating a positive relationship between the teacher and the students itself. And the last is elective and plural approach. It's like in gather some kinds of approaches that I have mentioned before. He choose or he select what kind of approaches that is suitable to be applied in her or his class. Okay, I think that's all for me. The next will be presented by my brother, Al Fath. Time is yours.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity actually. And now after models and etc., we're going to the objective of the classroom management. Actually, it is we have to know in advance what is the objective of the classroom management. Actually, this is there are two statements from the scholars. Maybe this is an objective method. We'll add my friend's statement before. So an objective method measure progress. This is the key words that we have to attract. Then measure progress toward the goals and provide a framework for giving constructive and focused feedback that helps teachers incorporate higher level of desired behavior into their interaction with students in the classroom. So this is actually for measuring the progress. So it's kind of like tools. And also this is classroom management. So the classroom management is concerned with a course of action of teacher behavior and activities that are basically anticipated. So from both of statements said that the objective of the classroom management aim to anticipate by measuring the progress of the students. So this is the main idea of the objective classroom management. So this is kind of like, yeah, it's quite hard to see, but yeah, but it is kind of like maybe the content. This I will show the content. This is the content. This is the objective. So the content is showing what is the name of the maybe activity in the classroom. So maybe he said that the first introduction in the classroom. Introduction? What for? What is the objective of the introduction in the classroom? So it's maybe for reviving the vibe of the students. It can be also. So it's just kind of like this. I just show you how it is actually represented in the real life. So national education standard. So we have actually, before we are going to the standard process, because our topic is standard process, we have to know actually there is the national standard. I mean there are 8 standards existing nowadays according to ministry laws number 19 years 2005, chapter 2, verse 1, the graduate standard competence, material standard, standard process assessment, until financial standard. So we're going to discuss about the standard process. So the standard process is actually in the performance of learning on education units are performed interactive, inspiring, challenging, and motivating learners to participate actively. This teaching learning process provides space to creative initiative, self-sufficiency, fitting with the interest, talent, and psychological development of learner. So it's kind of like to attract the students' interest to the to the materials that we give. So this is the laws of ministry. The order is actually for especially for teacher. And here the standard process are going to do. First, there is the introduction. There is introduction. After that, maybe introduction is just like what I said. It's just about the talking with the students. What is the previous subject or maybe previous material that they got. And first, maybe for planning of learning process. This is actually about the syllabus. Syllabus, yeah, we know the syllabus given by the government, and syllabus provide the FFA. Maybe as we know there may be lesson plan. Yeah, there are the KD and also the KD. I think you have known about that. And it is also the syllabus control us to arrange the FFA itself. And the performance of learning process. So, like what our friend said, the requirement of the learning process have to have the students and also the time allocation and the cost and etc. And when the learning process is run, the introduction is the first activity that the teacher do. Kind of like what I said, it's reviving the vibes of the students. And the main activity, there are 3 actually. First, exploration. The exploration is maybe the students experience a new experience, and then they have to face something new in their life. So it can be such as the material itself. So the second, elaboration. And elaboration, maybe it's kind of like doing something diligently. So after that, confirmation. So after the exploration and after the elaboration maybe can be said that the process when we deliver the main material. So the confirmation, the last activity that we'll do from the teacher. This is the confirmation. So the confirmation is talking ensure the students actually. about the material. So that there is the assessment of learning process. So education standard assessment and currency group assessment guide of subjects. And the last, monitoring of learning process. So when the monitoring is run, there is the monitoring also after that the supervision, and after that evaluate what is going on in the class, and also after we report it, and after that we follow up. Follow up means we have known about what is the solution of the problem in the class. So maybe those are the information that we want to deliver to you. Thank you for the attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Gimana sih? Bulat. Ini. Ini ya.